eventually I want him to do the hop in. So you might not do the hopping in right away, warm up with the step in. So you want to teach this one with my hop in, boom. But you might warm them up a little bit, because if they're not used to it, they can crank each other in the ribs. So he's going to do a little hop in, boom, and then he's back. Then I'm going to do my little hop in, boom, and then I'm back. And you can, on this one, you can hop behind for power. Sometimes you can just, this foot takes off before this one gets in place. I kind of pick it up and boom, go in. So you can do this type, or you can do this type. Either way. And sometimes they'll naturally gravitate towards one or the other. Just as an instructor, you need to see that. You need to know the difference. So 5 times back and forth, our hands are up. I look for those ribs. I hunt the ribs right off the bat. I'm going to hop in. Boom. He hops in. Control. Good. I hop back. Boom. Good. 5 times back and forth from open stance, both legs in front. Block me. Good. And then we do that 10 times on both sides. Then now it's a little different, because now I'm going to round kick him to the back of the head. Okay, so he goes to block, and I go boom. Sorry, I should be hopping in. I forgot. So you hop into side kick, and then I block, and you go boom. If you can't kick head level, then this one's going to be a little different. But you can always modify it. There is it's like a push round kick. So I come in to side kick him, and I can't reach, so I just kind of push my ball of my foot into the ribs. If their arms up, you may not be able to do that. But so you can't, and then if they're not flexible enough, maybe it's their fault, maybe they're just inflexible. So I see a lot of people who can't kick high because when they hop in, they don't lean away to counterbalance the leg and to free the hips up. You can go really high if you lean back. So you hop in, he blocks, and I go round kick off of that. Then the next one, I hop in, he blocks, boom, and I hook off of that. Okay? You develop those where they're fast, and man, you're popping people and they're not seeing it coming. But if I hop in and he blocks and I go, you lost your window. And this is the thing, is it's giving you and teaching your students how to be quick. You're not chambering from the floor. You're throwing their hands a different spot. Just think if I come in and I keep hitting him and he's open, bam. I come in and boom, and he's open, he's eating those. He's pretty soon just going to be like both hands trying to block, and boom, there's your window. I come into side kick, and now he's going to, a little different, he's going to banana out this way. So I come in, boom. Now, back leg. I could do the push kick again, but since we're at high green, I axe. Or I out to in axe. Here's the thing about axe kicks. I love axe kicks. The only one I throw is this one, blindside axe, because they don't see it. I come back, but this is a blind spot. And if I learn how to not do this before I throw it, if I'm here and I go like that, I can hit pretty much everybody with it. If, this is the thing I like about this is a side note. If I go throw it and he leans away, I just turn it into a hook. Okay? Or that hand comes up, oh, just pop a second. But for the sake of this drill, I don't ever, and I've done this for years, and never landed it. Now, if it's combative arts and we're going for knockouts, then you can use it. But we're going light contact, he'll block that every time. So I don't throw the back leg out to in axe because he sees it. But as I'm coming in, if he's moving this way, I might catch it. I might catch him with it because he's moving into it. So you have that option. I come in for the side kick. He goes, I can in to out or out to in axe. Make sense? Okay, play with that one a little bit. So now he's going to swing back, and when I come into side kick, he's going to swing back, and he's going to lateral out. He's going to banana out. So I come in, boom, and then boom. I throw my spin hook because that's the level, right? You don't have to. You could put in a spin side. You could do a spin back fist. This is just at that level. I'm going to come in for the hopping in side kick, and he's going to banana out, and then he's going to crescent, or he's going to spider, then crescent, and I'm going to throw my spin hook. So I come in, boom, boom. Make sure this person is not close enough to eat that kick. When you're watching your students, some of them won't get out of range. They're not connecting that point. So I haven't had anybody hit, but I've had close calls because I'm like, you're supposed to be, the whole reason you're doing, and then that's the other thing, is you teach kids crescent, and they're like, they're like over here, and you're like, no, that's not the point. The point is to get out of range so you can counter. Or you have the ones who will crescent, and they'll be like, and then they'll get hit, and you're like, no, you're missing the point.
So how do you correct that? Pads or more practice?
Yeah. Not at this level because it's a little complicated. But when you get to higher levels, you don't reset. I come in, switch back for me real quick. I come in and he circles out, boom, and I go here, we go right from here. And now we're in either stance. He comes in for the side kick, boom, and I circle out this way, he goes here. Good. And then maybe I want to step up and I want to throw round kick this time. So he's going to react to that. You can, it goes on and on and on.
But you have to do the steps to get there. Which is
6
white
steps
belt,
at low green,
yellow,
6 steps at high green.
and then green is where your modifier thing. And that can be a little bit varied as long as they get the concepts that work actually. And I think on the site you'll kind of see 2 different traveling points to go with that. And what these guys.
They can slide in just like a jump round kick because it's a low green, so they can jump round. I'm going to block, and we just start here. And then what I'll do at low green is just block, punch, step, hit. Okay, we've got this concept down. So I'll start here and start in the basic building blocks. Now what I'll do is say, okay, we can add the spin sides to it whenever you feel like it. So then from here I throw the round kick. If they want to spin, then I'm just going to block down, throw the punch, and round kick with the always towards the stomach. Then we go back into the basic sparring set, and then say anytime you want to spin, they can throw the spin. So I'm going to block, I'm going to spin, I'm going to punch, and then I'm going to look and then throw the round kick. So it's kind of a little bit of reaction, and we'll stay with them. Usually we start with this, and they got that here, here, there. All I say the rules are round kicks, punch, and spins. The high greens, he comes up for the side kick, and it's like Mr. G does, and then I turn it here, and then he can throw the spin side, and we get to here.
So it all kind of comes out the same.
And that's what the beauty of it is. You can plug it, it all runs together. It's not like this is separate than this. They fit together. And you can plug any sparring set into this.
And then you get into the front leg sparring set, and like he was doing, and coming up, and then you've got your side round. And I'm going to step back, and then he can come up and round, and I can throw the spin, and then he counters, and then from here, and then I'm going to come and jump in, and he can lateral from there and just build upon it. And we just go slow.